do it.
Oh my god, it's Saturday morning. I don't normally stream right now. If I get a little unhinged, I apologize. Oh, how's everyone doing today? And as the message of the day on stream says, how's your build going? Oh man. Oh, one more thing. There we go. How you doing, Zero? How you doing, Ghost? Hope you guys had a good night or good day, depending on your time zone. I'm well aware I am in the minority in the time zone around here. Did I get lost? Oh man. So, alright, so we have one assert vessel near us. Is it closing or leaving? It is closing. Wonderful. Do we think the shipyard is going to be big enough? Yeah, your Steam is buggy. You'll try to get on. Alright, understandable. Understandable. I think I am the only person on the server at the moment, so... Yeah, I'm the only person on at the moment, so that's fine. Also means I only have myself to blame if I die. It is going to play chicken with me, isn't it? Weirdly enough, with this with this welding ship, I've been finding with this welding ship, it's actually better to operate it in first person than it is in third person. It is actually more efficient to run this thing in first person because I can see where I'm welding from. Chug a water bottle? Alright, alright. That's dirty. That's dirty. That is dirty. Not as bad as if I still wore headphones like I used to. Oh no, it's alright. I half expect it, honestly. I'm more disappointed when I don't have people trying to prank me when I chug water. I wonder how close that ship will get before it decides to send out a message. Because I haven't seen any chat messages pop up yet. Boy, he's real ballsy there, ain't he? Has it stopped? Really? Yeah, that's what Zero was saying. He's having problems logging on too. Meanwhile, you know, I got right on, no problem. It's a little... Yeah. I mean, if it worst comes to worst, I can always reboot the server if I need to, even though I did it like 2.5 hours ago. Yeah, I know, it's a Steam issue. Everything's a Steam issue these days. That should not be there anymore. Oh, shit, I did. Oh. It's already advanced as far as I'm aware it can go. Wait, so what's turning invisible then? Oh no. Outcast, what did you do? All jokes aside, I will, give me a second and I will refund that one to you. Normally, previously that one would make me more invisible, but I am at the limits of what the invisibility was planned. Whoops. showed up in chat. So let me refund that to you. It is only appropriate that I refund that one. The booms usually are. The booms usually are well timed. It's actually a little creepy how well timed they get. Yeah, Outcast. Right before stream, I submitted evidence of my mystery bottle shame. The time that I almost puked on stream. To the Discord. I know I say oyster juice in the clip, but it was clam juice. I found the bottle in the fridge afterwards. Oh, it was not comfortable. It was not comfortable. It was room temperature clam juice. At the time I drank that mystery bottle, it had been sitting there for 2 hours. Yeah, no, it absolutely was, and in retrospect, I was an effing idiot for it, but I hadn't had any problems with any of the mystery bottles up to that point. Nowadays, on the rare occasion I do mystery bottles, when I yeah, I got him back. I got him back. It was my roommate who did the mystery bottles that day. I got him back for it. Slipped a little X-Lax into his whiskey. It was cheap rot gut, so I don't feel bad about messing with it. At least I didn't give him something like Ipecac. Ugh. That stuff gives me the willies. But yeah, I got a lot to weld up on this shipyard. Well, the thing is, he would enjoy that. He would have enjoyed that. He regularly burns sage and incense already. Mostly because we're pretty sure this house is haunted, but still. It is actually, yep, first one today. Oh yeah. There's one, yep. I had 3 yesterday. Let's see if we can break the record today. I think it speaks volumes that we treat it as, oh, can we break this record? It's just gotten to the point that, that we're annoyed by them, rather, more than anything else. How long did you end up going last night, by the way? Drifting. Yeah, sorry I didn't get to hang out longer last night. Got to work and it was kind of a hit the work running kind of night. This station, this shipyard is gonna be so freaking big. I gotta build a ship that, that justifies it being this big, that's for sure. What the hell? Nice. Nice. I normally try to keep mine right around the 3.5 hour range because I'm doing the streams after work and I like to sleep. But sometimes I do lose track of where I am on a day off and I'll go for 9 or 10 hours. It's happened a few times. Usually on a game I can easily get lost in. Most of the time I do keep it to just 3 hours though, so. How do you fluctuate from 6 to 7 to 89 viewers? Jesus Christ, the view body. Yeah, bots suck. They really do. How much? So much more to go on this. Oh man. I have 2 days in a row coming up this at the beginning of the month. 2 days in a row off. I might just spend like 10 hours straight working on this thing. Where is my welder? How am I playing? Oh. Dear Piss and Vinegar, build it by hand. I don't care if it's sick. I don't care if it's, a million blocks. I'll freaking do it by hand. Oh, nice. Chip printers can be fun, but I just don't have enough experience with projectors to be able to consistently run them. I mean, this thing had 10,000 plates in it when I started. Amazing it right now. 3,000 left. Alright, that's too many. I need exactly 42. Make sure I got my orientation right here. You know what? Oh wait, no, I do want to do it that way because I'm counting. Sounds like you could take a month off the server. I mean, if you feel that way. Oh, whoops. Oh, right. I'm trying to keep consistent on my paint job. I already messed up to a degree, but and my goal today is to finish the shipyard. You know, that is my goal today. I want to get the shipyard cradle done, as well as get the infrastructure in place for materials. I was a little confused. I was on earlier before stream and got a little confused because there was a diamond out in the middle of nowhere, and now it's not there. Right there. I don't know whose this is, but there's just a diamond out there. A diamond of blocks. Just reads as neutral. Wait, why am I going back? I have blocks in my inventory. I have steel in my inventory. There we go. Okay, so apparently that won't work. I was hoping it would. Would have made things a lot easier. All right. Well, I'm doing it again. I keep saying all right. Dang it. I mean, honestly, the big challenge for me for the ship is going to be the drones. The drone missiles, as well as the drone fighters. Those are the two things that are going to be a challenge for me. Those are the two things I don't have enough experience with building. And my phone is extremely active today. There is, however, Ghost, a new option for you guys in channel points. You can decide what you can tell me to change the station to, if you want. Yeah. I have followed guides that are supposed to teach you how to do that. And, alright. What do we want to hear? Hard rock? Let's see what we can find. It is pretzels, so... How hard are we talking? I've got just a rock station. That work? Last time I put the metal station on, it didn't understand the concept of no lyrics. So we don't use that station unless we have to these days. Barstool Brawl is the name of the track right now. Oh yeah. No, I am right there with you, but the whole copyright claim system means that I have to be real careful about what I put on. That was 215 blocks. Holy cow. I look like a man who owns a motorcycle. Surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, no. Not that it wouldn't be entertaining, just no. Oh, I got so close. To be fair, it's not owning one is mostly a relic of my town being full of bad drivers and it being well, do you tempt fate when you know that there are more bad drivers than there are good drivers around? It's one structure. How am I unable to place it? Really? You know what? I didn't know what I don't know what I was thinking just then. What? What? How? We're in space. How is there that much difference? Now in your circle, you're called the drone guy. Nice. How is there that much difference? Like, how? It's a static grid. No. No, but they're opposite ends of one continuous grid. They're opposite ends. They're opposite ends of one continuous grid. This would be the only place that it would be. You know what? Let me... Okay, so it's not a disconnect here. Yeah, no, it's paint. Two different colors of paint in this case. The fact that it's moving means it's not. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. Merge blocks are your thing? Alright, nice. Never had to use them. This will be my first time having to use a merge block. So, like, how do I do this? I've never used merge blocks before. I'm being legit when I say that. Never had the need to. Yeah, I'm not really. I've never used merge blocks before. I can say that legitimately. Hmm. This was the portion I did yesterday. Is there a... Hmm. Alright, yeah, let me go get materials to, for those two merge blocks. Whoop, that is the wrong hole. Giggity. Oh, nice. Yes, I do have Discord. Every time somebody says something like that to me, I feel like I'm making a deal with the devil. There are no Discord mods here. Alright. And really? I can't get enough. Alright, well, instead of bringing the ship back out and having to take it back, I'm just gonna yeet out here real quick. That should be merging together, right? I didn't misbuild one of them. No, they're... Oh, you use the ship to push it? Going in the wrong crater. Seems nimble when it's not full, but docking it fills it. It's got we're using the Icy's script, so it fills up pretty much immediately. I mean, we do have a mag plate on the ship. Oh, there we go. There we go. They're locked.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I'd like to think it's the second one, but we both know it's not. All right, Hammerhead, what are you up to? I'm legitimately just a welder ship. You just go F off with that intimidating behavior. Oh, right, my welder's off at the moment. I'm not even gonna lie, I find it easier to weld with this thing from the cockpit than from third person. I think I said that before, but it's so damn true. The only thing I'm worried about is whatever that's supposed to be out there 890 meters away. That seems to be how the Assert were built, sometimes. Or the Orcs, rather. I do love how the assertive combat systems mod makes it so the best way to befriend the pirates is to just murder the shit out of the Assert. The downside of having one of those, wrist support mouse pads, you know which kinds. You know which kind. The worst part about having one of those is, oh yes, I do know Splitsy. I do know, I watched quite a bit of Splitsy lately. That's pretty much been my downtime watching. Oh, wonderful! I'm gonna get a copyright warning. Yeah, like seriously, dude is so good at Space Engineers. Although watching his collector series has been hilarious because him realizing that it's been hilarious watching his collector series, realizing that he realizes he spent so much time building rovers that he forgot some of the conventions of building ships. Nice. God, I have so much more to weld up on this. This side, I don't think I'm going to do the full 4 wide platform. I'm just going to have the connectors coming up over the top, for access points. Where'd that hammerhead get off to? It's moving away. Good. Alright. I am going to go use the bathroom real quick. That chug's hitting me kind of hard. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Nice. Oh. Yeah, I have to say the hardest thing about becoming invisible like this didn't get me that time. Welcome back. The hardest thing about using gloves, about having the invisibility like this, the gloves make me fat-fingered. That is the worst thing about it. Yeah. The Vine Boom sound, just didn't hit right there. I wasn't distracted. I was paying attention to chat. I'm not quite a streamer like Fillion who will literally do a backflip. Well, this is the worst kind. This is the worst kind of fat fingers. You want to know how bad this is? You want to know how bad this is? Let me do that real quick. Let me see if you guys can see it. I had to attach foam pads to my mouse to, so my fingers wouldn't slide off the keys. I had to give my mouse traction to be able to still use it. And I need to take them off and replace them with some glue back sandpaper I've got. Well, I mean, that wouldn't be as entertaining, now would it? Welcome on, Zero. I saw you say the servers are back. No, you're not wrong, but when I say my hand, the invisibility has progressed, I mean, like the middle of my hand is gone. The middle of my hand is gone. It's just floating fingers, y'all. Which looks more disconcerting, the glove or that? I mean, which looks more disconcerting, the glove floating or the fingers floating? Yeah, my thumb is 100% free floating. Oh no! Well, we found where it broke. Do a half face? I mean, I don't know how well this will work. But, like I say, I don't know how well this will work. Different color green, unfortunately. That's the trick. Everybody, when they first get a face cam, looks like a potato. That's the trick. Everybody looks like a potato when they first get a face cam. The trick is to figure out how to make it make you look good. The trick about face cams is to figure out how to make it make you look good. You know, some people it's easy, some people it's hard. Actually, if I turn off my green screening, I'm like a whole shade lighter than, than I look currently. Because, the green screen, washing out the green actually makes me look redder. Well, now that's the hilarious thing. You can actually mirror your camera. You can mirror the camera image. Or you can do like so many people do these days, and just commission a PNG and start a career as a VTuber. A lot of people do that these days. I made my own at one point. The less said about that, the better. Alright, so how many ribs do we think we need for this? I mean, what you've just described is an actually entertaining character, though. You've got Pepe Le Pew, Mr. Suave, Cheshire Cat, the Jokester, and Johnny Bravo. All the self-confidence, you can want. Precursor. How you doing, Precursor? Well, I mean, you got it. You think the ribs for it should be 15 blocks apart? Let's go 30. Let's go 30 for the ribs. For my own sanity. Why does it feel like this is going to have the assert go get angry face on me? Paint a block pink everything. Oh, we're bringing the pink into it, huh? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I honestly think I'm thinking the 30 spacing feels better. I'm thinking 30 feels better. Yeah. Let's see, it's like 225 long, something like that. brain just locked up on me. Yeah, I'm thinking the 30 spacing, not the 15. I think I got that right. Sorry about not talking for a moment. I think the 30 spacing feels more appropriate. $19, $20, $21, $22, $24, $25, $26, $28, $29, $30. Yeah, I definitely think the 30 is going to be the one to go for the ribs, for the for the ribs around it. Even if I only bring one tube over and just split it the whole way across, the ribs will look better on a 30 count. Break again? No, that. Oh. Five, 26, 27, 28, 29. We're just going to call it there. What? All right. So that's where the additional ribs will be. And my inventory is full. What do I have in it? Ah, right, merge block stuff. Why did I put that many in my inventory? That was stupid. Ooh, lag. Printer must be getting aggressive over there. Yep, it's continuing to print over there. Where is... Yeah, this is... I'm going to build this first rib, and then I'm going to go take the ship back, reconfigure it for the components necessary for you know, for conveyors. That way I can get the that way I can get a conveyor pipe around on the outside of this rib. So I think the real question here is, when we start building the ship in this dock, do we start with the engine? Do we start with the stern, or do we start with the bow? What do y'all think? Do we start stern or bow? Do we get do we figure out the stern first, or do we figure out the bow first? Or do we go chaotic neutral and start midship? There are nautical terms used to define the front and back of ships. Bow means the front of the ship, stern means the back of the ship. Port and starboard are, I believe, left and right, respectively. Well, I did spend I did spend a fair bit of time as a dockhand, so... God, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yep. I wish there was a way to let me get into the. Yeah, I spent a fair bit of time actually working as a dockhand at a marina, and you learn those terms really quickly. You know, it's on the flip side, it's been 10 years since I did it, and I'm pretty sure you could throw me a line from a boat and I could still freaking whip it onto the freaking, down really quickly. There were a few close calls, God. There were a few close calls, like the current was so bad one time at our dock that the lift driver put a 42-foot boat in. Not 42, 32-foot boat in. I was pulling it down the dock, and the current was so bad it pulled the rope out of my hand. And I had to take a freaking I had to take a running jump. I had to take a running jump off the dock and grab the boat and get it started before it hit another dock that had $1 million boats in it. There was another time we were trying to get a boat out of the water, and a wave came up from a freaking boat passing by the marina. We got hit with a little wave, but the boat I was on veered right out of control. Was about to hit a freaking concrete pillar. Another case of I had to jump on the boat and interpose stop it. This time by putting myself between the boat and the concrete pillar. God, I almost died so many times working at that marina. Not even gonna lie about it. Almost had a 30-foot boat fall on me when almost had a 30-foot boat fall on me when the lift operator, he had it on the forks, thought we had the jacks under it ready to support it on land, didn't wait for the call okay. He started lowering. The boat starts tilting towards the side I'm on. My stupid ass, instead of saying, "Fuck this, run," tried to hold the boat up while shouting, "Not ready!" He got the arms back up in time, but there was a moment my life really flashed before my eyes there. I'd say probably the worst time I had was honestly, the worst thing that ever happened to me working there. We had a boat that was out of the water to be for repairs on the septic system, and it leaked onto the docks, and some got on me. They said, "I don't care if it didn't get in a cut, you've got to go to the hospital and get a round of shots." And it was 6 shots straight to the gut, one after another. I hate shots. Ooh. 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 That's right up that's right up there with those horror stories you hear about props, man. About those things. Oh. Oh, that's terrifying. Like I will openly admit I kind of have made a living out of, at some jobs of being the fucking idiot, but that's terrifying. All right, nice. Right next to the helm, too. I swear, ship is... That's terrifying right there, what you just described. The idea of a freaking mechanical part under load being the key part there. A mechanical part under load just shearing in half. That's terrifying. Especially because when in one of my brief stints of attempting to go to college, I did learn machining. I did learn about machining, and I understand exactly how terrifying that is. That's fucking terrifying, dude. A freaking lifetime ago, when I was in those classes, though. Literally, I was in my 19 at the time. Bruh, that's terrifying. I know people who've never worked in mechanical engineering or welding or in a machine shop of any kind might not get it, but it's terrifying when a piece of metal or anything comes flying in your direction, especially if it's not intended. There's a reason rule number 1 is follow the safety rules. Before anything else, follow the safety rules. They save lives. I don't care how macho you think you are. Safety rules. You're on the job site. You better have those safety glasses on if there's stuff happening overhead. Ooh! Jesus Christ, dude. That sounds like somebody who owed you lunch for a month. Yeah. There's a reason to work solo, and there's a reason to work with a partner who knows what they're doing. You know, there are two conditions you don't work solo. You have somebody who you know knows. Oh, fair enough. You either work solo and you don't do work that requires heavy lifting, or you work with somebody if you've got to do heavy lifting. And if you have to work with somebody for heavy lifting, your one requirement is that you trust them. You know, safety, trust, all of that's so important when you're talking about industrial applications. You gotta trust who you're working with and trust that they're following the safety regulations. Because the consequences can be somebody losing a limb, dying, permanently maimed. It can be really scary. You know, I got an uncle who had who almost lost a finger because of his wedding ring deforming. Because his hand got caught in a press. The pressure apparently wasn't enough to crush his hand, but it was enough to deform a thin gold ring. And they had to cut it off of it. He got it fixed. Now he just wears it on a freaking necklace now instead. Can't blame him on that one. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, no, that'll you gotta love when trains collapse. Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about food service, most of my stories involve feces in some way. God, so much poop. Pictures for some of them. But that would give away my location more than I'm comfortable with. I think the stupidest thing I ever intentionally did, not emergency, but hey, we planned out you're gonna do this. I think the stupidest thing I ever did at the marina, that would probably be, we had a hurricane coming. And we had to pull out all the drain plugs on the boats to keep them from holding water during the storm, all the ones that couldn't be brought inside. And we were short on time. So the lift operator says, quick, climb on the forks and I'll lift you up there. Next thing I know, I'm 30 feet in the air on a pair of forks. Reaching around motors with razor sharp propellers to pull plugs. I have had a couple really nice situations. Did have a couple nice situations from the marina. That year on, I think it was Memorial Day, I want to say, or Labor Day, one of the two. We had one of the local bar owners decided he was going to take his entire staff It was either the day before or the day after one of the two holidays. He decided he was going to take his entire staff out on his boat with enough alcohol to kill a pack of bears. I'm not kidding. I watched them load the boat, and they probably loaded 400 gallons of alcohol onto the boat and came back with maybe 100. When they came back, they tipped us. Specifically, they tipped me by stuffing a wad of $500 down the front of my pants. And then she proceeded to puke right on the dock in front of me. I was barefoot. That was one of those, geez, did that really happen moments. Wait, were my batteries really that close to dead? Oh, they were at 20%. My batteries were at 20%. Holy cow. It's still got some time to load up. I need to turn that off for a minute and let it charge up. All right. Why am I in here? So we gotta figure out this plasma reactor at some point. Because I do want to power the base with these. Alright, if we want to use reinforced instead of just regular conveyor tubes, I'll be able to lay it out with the steel again. But if we want to use regular conveyor tubes, I'll need to convert one of those to interior plate. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Do we want reinforced tubes or do we want regular? I'm thinking we go with reinforced. So I'll at least be able to place them down with what I've got. Alright, I think I know what I need to do. So part of the plan for the shipyard is for there to be docking spots for material to come in. I think what I basically need to just go ahead and do is put the first connector. Also need to consider adding a couple solar panels to it. Are you suggesting turn the entire station in drunken? Don't give me insane ideas. Don't give me insane ideas because I am just unhinged enough to actually consider trying them. You know exactly what that will do. Suggesting unhinged ideas like that. Where is our base? There is our base. An entire station tracking for solar. Wait, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work, would it? You would have to use ion blocks, AI blocks for that, not the custom turret controller. You would have to use AI blocks for that, not custom turret controllers. To the whole station? Oh, right, I turned off, I mean, I'm either going to have to make a I'm going to have to decide whether I want to put a reactor of some kind on this thing, or, you know, or, oh no, I know it does. I know it does, but, I don't think the custom turret block could move an entire station, an entire static main grid. Right, I need to get that block, that welded up first. You know what? Because this is getting low, I mean, the reason it works for, the custom turret controller, the reason it works the way it does is because of subgridding. I'm gonna go full. No, I'm not gonna go full stupid here. I am gonna pull out my trusty conveyor. Really? Really? You did just do that, didn't you? I'm wanting to say it might work, but then my brain says it's a static grid. It's not supposed to move. I mean, that would work for a ship. You know? But the whole reason the custom turret controller can work is because you're working with subgrids when you use it. Maximum QQs. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. You know, a good amount of DACA is always important. Overkill is just one of the many modes. We never did figure out why these turrets aren't working, did we? What were you two pointing at? Really? Yeah, Ghost, I don't think you were you here when we came up, when we flew up to space for the first time? Were you here for that? Because we essentially flew a giant spinning end mill up to space. It was just a wall of drills with engines on it. There was the barest definition of a base underneath it. You're not wrong calling it a base, technically, but it was essentially a flying end mill. It was essentially a flying end mill. When you get right down to it, that was a flying end mill. Not saying it didn't work. It worked beautifully. But it was a flying end mill. That was 100% a flying end mill that you made. Hey, I mean, if it works, it works. What, this thing? I'm still trying to figure out what that is down there. I'm thinking we start engines first. Don't you guys think? I'm thinking we start engines first for the design. And how fat of an ass do we give it?
Energy low.
You're genuinely convinced I'm going to put buttocks on a ship, aren't you? You are genuinely thinking I'm going to put buttocks on a ship, aren't you? Now I kind of wanna. Well, I mean, the back of the ship is probably going to be the largest part. You know? Although, to be fair, I do need to, Well, I mean, we do have to have 96 drone missile launchers on it. That is one of the requirements, so nothing saying we can't have a battery of 15 of them dropping out the back. Drone missiles would just be drones. Drone missiles. Calling them missiles or calling them drones is a misnomer. You know, they're basically drones that are one way only. You know, just like the missiles. You know, because they technically use AI blocks when you're building them vanilla. They're technically drones. Yes, I know there are. I know there are. But you know, I want you to realize that the U.S. military does use drones whose entire purpose is to yeah, exactly. Quat's got it right. Any drone can be one way. The U.S. military uses uses devices they call drones, but they essentially function out like a missile. You know. They're usually shorter range than a proper missile, but basically we're gonna have to build a 96 of that missile launcher you built onto it. All right, my brain. The discussion scuttled my brain. Give me a moment. Did I kill my batteries charging this thing? I did. Yep. I know it's not going to finish the conveyors, but it'll at least get what it can in. I mean, I'll have to it means I won't need steel plates when I come back. At least not in the volumes I'm currently toting around. Did you just screw it? Watch them. I will watch the video after stream. Still got an hour to go before I can even think of calling it a day. Yeah, the requirements we got slapped with, we got saddled with for the challenge was 96 drone missile launchers and 6 drone fighters. You're trying to build the Jericho. You're trying to build the Jericho from Iron Man in Space Engineers. Are you having are you doing it all vanilla, or are you using modded and script work for it? All vanilla? God, the AI blocks on that have to be ridiculous. The AI blocks on that have to be absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, that just makes it cheap. You could do it ion if you really wanted to, but hydrogen both makes for a bigger boom and it reduces cost. And makes it all conditions. That'll be an interesting missile once you get it working. Oh, I'm out of steel plates. That thing is getting massive, by the way. That's an asteroid eater being printed. That thing is getting massive. Interior plate, construction components, small steel tubes, and motors. Ooh. Yeah, no, I can see that. Yeah, no, they really are. Still doesn't change the fact that the only way to affect voxels is with explosions. If you're gonna bomb somebody's base out of the ground, you still got to use warheads. Or a lot of hydrogen tank explosions. Alright. We are, just waiting on small steel tubes at this point. There we go. little hot there. Everyone and everything is your guinea pig. All right, let's get down here. Oh. When you're focused in on welding, it's hard not to get caught off guard by sudden explosions. Wonder how many of these I'm gonna get welded up before I run out. It already happened. What did I run out of? Looks like I ran out of pipes. Seriously, let's fly out real quick and see what this is. Because it claims to be neutral. And I don't recognize this. It really would not surprise me at this point. I'm honestly more concerned about this, I think. Oh wait, no, that's never mind. That's the mag plate. That's the mag plate that was on the bottom. But yeah, I have no idea who built that or where it's from. And I kind of pinged it head on, so it's not really my problem anymore. I have a I have a bad habit of destroying ships. I am not going to deny it. No, it's neutral. It's neutral. That's the thing. It's gray. If it's ours, it's not something I recognize from anything we've built. Probably. My head exploded. I mean, I don't even need to. It's still got enough base thrusters to get around. I just have to be careful on the slowdown. But with the way I drive, it is a genuine concern. You're not wrong. Yeah, but if I armored the multi-tool, it would, if I armored the multi-tool, then it'd handle even worse than it does. I lost the side thrusters on one side, but as long as I'm careful and I remember to rotate, keep the speed under 10, I should be fine. Under 20, I should be fine bringing it back. I just need to orient myself and figure out where the F I'm going. No, I don't think I will either. That's the slowest. That's the slowest I've gotten it to yet. At least I didn't blow a battery this time. Are you wanting me to try to limp this into the disposal? Ain't ideal, but it's in a fixed position I can work from. Thing extends slow as shit. That max distance out. There's the exit. Damn, upside down. Ugh. Wasn't there already a new one? Wasn't there already one? Really? Oh wait, this is the grinder one. That's right. There's some eldritch horrors going on there. Alright. Well, while that's printing, I am going to go use the bathroom one more time before, hopefully it'll be the last one of the stream, so. Alright. Oh. Why did...
Health low.
Whoop. I'm a moron. At least I acknowledge it. Like it didn't finish. Is it having to craft something up? Alright, let's... New ship jitters. What color do we paint it? It'll be filled up in a minute, hopefully. I'm waiting on materials at the moment. Starting to get filled up with the plates. What? Bruh. Yeah, apparently enough that I'm not even getting any steel plates. Welcome home. Oh, come on. Really? Leave my paint job alone. Leave my paint job alone. No respect for a man's paint job. Weirdly enough, it was construction components first this time. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know. But it shouldn't be a case of I painted, switched to first person, you know, in the ship, and then switched to third, and it had been changed literally right after I'd done it. I didn't even get to enjoy it. I swear if it got changed. Oh. I'm gonna control shift paint the entire base pink. Alright, am I gonna get my resources this time, or am I gonna be left with the wrong thing this time? Ugh. Oh! Really, mouse? It is getting worse. I want you to realize how much worse that mouse is getting. I am on the drop selected item from character inventory button, and it is above my account balance almost. I've really got to figure out what is causing that visual drift. Is it? Well, now you guys just can't see my cursor at all. Which actually might be better, come to think of it. Would this be better, you guys not being able to see my cursor? Or would you rather have it massively offset? At the moment, it is the the steel plates and the steel pipes that I'm missing. The steel pipes are the big one right now because that's what, that's the last component I need for the conveyors. Oh, nope, there they are. But we probably should start thinking about about going out on a resource expedition sometime soon. You're not wrong about that. And honestly, I think your concern about the cobalt thing is a little... I mean, I'm down for that. Passenger up. Hey, look, it's the second one of the stream. It's a quiet day for them. Bruh, already we're out of the... You know what? Let's keep stocking things. Yeah, but then I can't see chat. Oh, you mean, yeah, I can turn off tooltips altogether. You're not wrong. It doesn't bother me that much, honestly. I mean, it probably should, but it doesn't. Swear that thing is ridiculous in length. That thing is getting ridiculous. I mean, I can't really complain about that. I'm American. We measure things in washing machines before we'll use metric. I can't really complain about that. I'm American. We'll measure things in washing machines before metric. Come on. I charged up nice and fast that time. I mean, I can legitimately say there have been times when I was working construction with my dad's company that I was told to measure things in length of my arm and then get out a tape measure. Battery. When I am at full stop, currently I have 4 days of power. If I'm moving, 12 minutes. Currently I'm at like 35% for each of the 3 batteries. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Am I really out of... No, I just drifted away. Alright. God, you go through freaking... Alright, well, unfortunately, I think it is time for me to call it a day on stream. There will not be a stream tomorrow. But I'll probably get on the, work on the shipyard a little bit. Just because I've got so much work to do on it. Next stream will be Monday, don't worry. But I gotta take at least Sunday off. That gives me the ability to family time, you know, and all that with, you know, with my family if they want me. Alright. So, yeah, we will call it there for the day. I will see you guys next time. For those of you just coming back from the ad break, we are calling it a day. I will see you guys next time. Catch you later.